All right, everybody. So just make sure you have everything that you need. Using weights, if you're using weights today, 3 pounds, maybe 5 pounds, or something heavy that you can hold onto easily. Sip of water from time to time is always a great idea. And then we'll take a moment just to get settled and connect to our breath. Okay, let me get my timer started here. All right. So just take this opportunity to just check around your space, make sure you have everything that you need. And then check in with yourself and just make sure that you are where you need to be in your seat, feeling comfortable, connected, grounded, secure. And if you like, you can close your eyes, or if you want to keep your eyes open, that is okay too. And just allow your breath to move in and out with ease. So don't do anything to change your breath just right now, but just notice how deeply you can inhale and then how long it takes you to exhale. Your hands can be on your lap. Fingers can be interlaced, or if you'd like to place your hands on your belly or on your heart. So just find a comfortable position for your hands so that you can really tune into the rhythm of your breath. Maybe sensing the inhale expanding inside of you like you're blowing into a balloon. And as you exhale, just allow that breath to completely leave your body. And then continue to breathe in and out here just at your own pace. And as you breathe, take this opportunity to acknowledge your intention for your practice, letting go of anything that came before this moment, knowing that you can pick it up where you left off after our practice today. And for now, just giving yourself permission to be present and to honor and listen to your body and move according to your goals today. And maybe begin to deepen your breath as you inhale, let your belly expand a little bit more. Feel the rib cage expand beside you, in front of you, behind you. And as you exhale, feel like you're squeezing the air out of that balloon, drawing everything in towards center. And you can breathe in and out through the nose if that feels comfortable for you. But if it feels easier to breathe out through your mouth, you can breathe out through your mouth, of course, as well. Just whatever helps you release that breath completely. And just 3 more deep breaths here, inhaling as deeply as you can. And exhaling as completely as you can. And 2 more deep breaths. And while we don't want to force the breath on your exhale, we do want to be a little bit more deliberate with that exhale. Just fully and completely releasing that breath so that you can connect to the muscles of the core that help you press the air out of your lungs. And now let's add some movement to our breath. So if your hands are resting on your belly or your heart, just place your hands down on your legs again. And this time, as you inhale, just let your eyes and nose look upward. And as you exhale, let your eyes and nose look downward. And just follow the inhale, looking up as comfortably as you can. And looking down, exhaling all that breath out. And do that one more time. Inhale. And this time, as you exhale, drop your chin, and we'll stay here for 3 deep breaths, just breathing into the back of the shoulders. You can keep your hands on your legs or maybe hold on to the sides of your chair, underneath your chair to feel a little bit more stretch. And just find what works for you. And take another deep breath. And this time, as you inhale, just roll your right ear towards your right shoulder. And as you exhale, drop the chin down and then inhale over to the other shoulder or the same side. So, whatever is available to you today. It's like you're drawing a smile from shoulder to shoulder with your chin. And just allow your breath to guide the movement here. Next time one ear is over towards the shoulder, just stay here a little bit longer. We'll take 3 deep breaths in and out. And soften the jaw, soften the eyes, soften the shoulders. And at the end of your next exhale, trace that smile down and over to the other side or come back to the same side if that feels better for you. Then stay here. Take 3 deep breaths. Nice and easy. Soften the shoulders. And at the end of that third exhale, bring the chin back down towards the chest. If your hands are holding onto your seat, take your hands back to your legs. And this time, as you inhale, slide your elbows back behind you. Lift your heart looking up. And as you exhale, drop your chin and slide your fingers towards your knees. Again, you're just moving according to the rhythm of your breath and listening to your body moving in your own comfortable range of motion. And we'll do this one more time. Elbows slide back as you inhale, look up. Fingers slide forward as you exhale and look down. And here we'll just stay a little bit longer, kind of rounded through the upper body, just let the shoulders relax. Maybe lift a little bit through the lower belly and take another deep breath in and deep breath out. And as you inhale, slide your elbows back, lift your heart, and then just let your arms extend out to either side. And then cross one arm over the other and just walk your fingertips back towards your shoulder blades. Give yourself a big hug. If it feels good to you, you can drop the chin again and breathe into the back of the shoulders, back of the neck. And on your inhale, open the arms and then cross the other way and give yourself a big hug, walking the fingers back towards your shoulders. And take a deep breath and exhale. Good. On your inhale, turn to face center, bring your elbows into your rib cage. And now just open the hands out to the side and back to center. So just a little external and internal rotation. Palms can be turned upward. And they can also be turned towards each other. So whatever feels good in your body. Of course, you can move one side only or both at the same time. If it feels good to spread those fingers out a little bit more, you can separate the fingers, spread them out wide. And then squeeze your hands into a fist, open and close. And then just let your hands relax, open and close. Good. Two more. Last one. Very nice. Bring your arms down beside you and just lift your palms up and then turn your palms and press back. So it's just a little lift and lower and just move at a comfortable pace. They're not really swinging, you're still controlling the motion, but you're just seeing how far back and how high up you can let those arms go, staying in a comfortable range of motion. Good. Two more. Last one. All right, now just take one arm and just kind of go on a bit of a diagonal. So down towards the hip and then up in front of the opposite shoulder. Good. Let's do three more. Can kind of curve that elbow a little bit. If your body wants to twist a little bit with it, that's okay. Good. We'll do one more. And come back to center. And then other side, little scoop and lift just across to the other side. Good. The eyes can follow that hand if that feels good to you, or you can continue to face front. Let's do three more. Last one. And release. Good. Now let's roll the shoulders a little bit here. Maybe one shoulder or both. Just kind of roll them out. Loosen up the shoulders. All right. Now let's go for a little bit of a run. We'll warm things up a little bit more now that we're a little bit stretched out, hopefully feeling calm and relaxed. Maybe you want to go just a little bit faster, but we're not trying to go to our highest intensity. We just want to prepare the body for what is to come. Good. Now let's do a little cross punch. If it feels better to punch forward, you can punch forward or punch across. Or you can do both. So just picking the option that works better for you. And then you can either stay on the same side, or if it's an option for you to move to the other side, start your punches on that side. And again, either across the body or in front of the body or both. Good. Let's do three more. Last one. Then come to center. Now let's toss some balls. So palms face up. It's like you're juggling balls. And you can imagine what kind of balls you might be juggling today. Maybe they're bowling balls, maybe they're golf balls, ping pong balls. And then start to play with your range. So, how far forward, how high, how low can you go as you start to juggle these balls in the air? And challenging our core to keep us grounded. Stay connected to your breath. 10 more seconds here. And three, two, one, and rest. Good. Now take your hands in front of you. And it's like you have a rope, and we're going to climb this rope to the very top of this mountain today. Single arm would pull like this, or hand over hand. You can either squeeze and release the hands if that's an option, or just kind of pull down like you're raking down with some bear claws or cat claws. For those of you, if it's an option to lift and lower the knees, you can add that in as well. And just go at a comfortable pace. Again, we're not trying to go to our highest intensity just yet. Just want to get everything warmed up. Good. 10 more seconds. And five, four, three, two, and one. Good. Let's bring the arms down. Just give the shoulders a little roll. And then arms down beside you. And just reach towards the ground and come back up to the top. And let's just stay on the same side. So lean and return. Lean and return. Looks like we're on a boat together. Good. You're only going as far as you can stay grounded here. Good. Two more. Last one. Now you can shift to the second side or repeat the first side. Good. Just waking up the side of the body, the muscles between the pelvis and the rib cage, part of our core. Good. Three more seconds. Two, one, and return. Good. Let's bring the elbows in and reach forward and pull back. Now it can be a punching motion or the hands can be open. And now you can continue with this motion or add a crisscross in front. So if the crisscross feels good, continue to crisscross here, or you can continue to punch forward and pull back. Good. 10 more seconds. Notice if you have a tendency to hold your breath when you're moving, just let the breath go. You don't necessarily need to control it, but remember those exhales will really help you stay connected to your core. All right, last one, and pull it back. Good. All right, so maybe have a sip of water, and then we will move on to our weights if you're using weights today or just something heavy that you would like to hold on to. We'll have 3 rounds today, repeating each exercise 3 times. So when you feel ready, come into your ready position. Elbows in, palms face up. We'll come back to our external and internal rotation. Now you want to watch that you don't start swinging the weights, moving with control. Could always do one side only or alternate sides. We're halfway through. Good. Almost there. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Very good. Bring your arms down. Roll out the shoulders. And then bring your elbows beside you. And we'll lift and lower the elbows. It's getting very noisy outside. Now, again, you can do one side, right? You can alternate if you want to alternate. We're halfway through, 30 seconds. If your weights are light and you're feeling strong today, you can extend your arms out longer. That will increase the load. Good. Almost there. And 3 more seconds. Last one. Good. All right, arms down. Roll out the shoulders. And then we'll lift across the body here with the palm facing upward. If it feels better to you to be more in front of the body instead, you can pick that option as well. So just pick what works, what feels good. Good. Last one. If you're switching sides, you can switch sides. Good. Controlling that momentum. Almost there. 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Awesome. Arms beside you. Give a little roll. And then let's move into our bicep curls. So, traditional bicep curl adds a rotation of the forearm. You'll rotate, and the palms will turn up towards the shoulders. And then as you straighten the arms, the palms will face in. You can also keep the palms facing up if that feels more secure. Or you could also do a hammer curl, the palms facing in. So we're a little more than halfway through. So we can have lots of options when it comes to our biceps. So just choose what works. Good. 3 more seconds. Last one. Very good. All right, so triceps. You can press your hands down into your seat like you're pushing yourself out of your chair. You can also take your weights above you for an overhead tricep extension, keeping the elbows close to the ears. Or take those arms straight back behind you, kicking those hands back behind your back. So just pick what option is better for you today. We're about halfway through. And pacing yourself here. This is our first round. Good, almost there. 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Very good. All right, so we have about 30 seconds to rest. Can shake out your hands. You can circle your wrists. Have a sip of water if you feel a little dehydrated. Good. Take a little stretch if you're noticing tension. And then when you're ready, come back into your ready position for round 2. Here we go. So opening and closing. Just a little review. The palms can stay facing up. The palms can also turn towards each other. Good. And this works the rotator cuff muscles that support the arm and shoulder. We're about halfway through. Looking good. Almost there. 5 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Good. And down. Roll out those shoulders. Bend your elbows. And we'll lift the elbows out. So it's out to the side, but it's a slight diagonal. So sort of out to where you can see out of the corner of each eye. Now you can keep with these bird wings or straighten those bird wings out. One side or both sides. We're halfway there. Good. And this works the deltoid muscle, that muscle around the top of the shoulder. Good. And this muscle helps hold the humerus bone in the socket. It's a pretty important muscle, I would say. 3 more seconds. Last one. Very good. All right, arms beside you. Here again, you can scoop across. Good. The elbow is just slightly bent here. Good. If you're ready to switch sides, you can move to the second side. Check in with your breath, little breath check. Make sure you're not holding it. Doing great, y'all. Looking so strong today. 3 more seconds. Last one. Excellent. All right, bring your arms down. And then our second round of bicep curls. So we had some options, hammer curls or a traditional curl rotating through the forearm, or just keep the palms facing up. I'm going to give you a fourth option as if we don't have enough today, but you can also take the hands out more beside you, again on a slight diagonal. We're about halfway there. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Connect to your core on the way out. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Very good. All right, so pick your triceps that you enjoy. You can do an overhead press. You can also take the arm behind you or press yourself up and out of your chair. All right. We are halfway through. If you're switching sides, you can switch. Awesome, y'all. Nice deep breath. And 3 more seconds. Last one. Very good. All right, round 2 is down. Have a little sip of water if you like. And check in. If you're building up any tension in your shoulders, you can give it a nice little stretch. Give it some release. All right, when you're ready, come into your ready position for our final round here today. Elbows back, and here we go. External and internal rotation. Good. Just notice how strong you're getting. You've been so consistent with your practice. Doing great. We're halfway there. And 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. Awesome. Straighten out your arms, give your shoulders a little roll. And then deltoids again. So lateral raises or side raises. Good. Remembering your options, bent or straight. Doing great. Halfway there. Nice deep breath to support you. Anytime you notice your mind wandering, just take a breath. It'll bring you back, help you stay grounded and present. And 3 more seconds. Last one. Very good. Arms down, and we'll scoop across. It's a bit of a diagonal here, moving with control. Try not to swing too much with momentum. Doing great, y'all. If you're switching sides, you can switch. We're halfway through. Good. 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. All right, so choose your favorite bicep curl. And if you have more than one favorite, you can mix it up. You don't have to stick to just one. All right, looking good. And we are halfway through. Ten more seconds. Last one. Awesome. All right, so triceps. Here we go. Final round for our triceps today. All right, we're halfway through. Good, almost there. And 3 more seconds. Last one. Very good. All right, so we are done with these. You can set them off to the side. Have a sip of water if you like. All right, so coming up now, we have our high intensity interval training. So, what this looks like is we are going to go to our highest intensity as fast and hard as you can, and then we'll have a little bit of break in between. Okay, so we're going to go for a run. We always have options. So if you don't want to run or if there's something else that we're doing that doesn't work for you, you can always pick a different exercise. So running could also be skiing. If it's an option for you to add the knees and the feet, you can add in a little bit of a marching. Okay, and now start to go faster, faster. Find your highest intensity. Good. We've got about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right, so check in. If you want to keep going, you can go at a slower pace.
I was
Yes.
just going to add that for people who want to make it harder, keep moving at a lower pace and then ramp it back up.
And then we're going to add a reach up and reach down. matching your intensity so you don't have to go at my level. I'm not going to my highest intensity today so that I can focus more on what y'all are doing and where we are. But you can really go for it here, going faster. About 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. So take a moment. So remember that the rest is just as important as the movement because we're training our heart and our cardiovascular system. So resting doesn't always mean doing nothing. There's a lot going on. So we can play the drums here now with your palms facing down, pressing down like you're playing drums or playing basketball, whatever you prefer. Maybe you'd rather play basketball today. Maybe you've got two balls that you're dribbling. And then you can start to press outward like you've got drums all around you. You're surrounded by these drums. Good. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Very good. If you want to keep drumming by all means, if you're having a good time, if you need a moment to catch your breath, catch your breath. All right, let's bring the hands together here and we'll chop some wood up and down. It can be a single arm or both arms. And once you get this movement down, if you want to go faster and harder, you can certainly speed it up, increase the intensity. We're not just swinging randomly, but really use your imagination here. You are chopping wood, you're coming down onto this big log. You can feel that intensity in your whole body, embracing yourself, staying connected to your core. 5 more seconds. Last one. Good. And check in. All right. So next we'll be catching some flies. Catching flies or whatever you want to catch here today. Stardust, Hershey kisses. And they're coming from all directions, not just from above, but maybe they're being thrown at you from the sides. They're tossing you all kinds of kisses today. You can reach down, reach to the side. I'm kind of adding in a bit of a squeeze release, but if you're not able to squeeze your hands into a tight fist, that's okay. Just a little activity through those hands. Hands are connected to the shoulders. Good. 3 more seconds. Last one. Very nice. Take a moment, take a breath. Hands at your heart, elbows lifted, speed punches. So, speed punches, you're circling around. You can go faster, faster. And again, using your imagination, you have one of those punching bags right in front of you. Really feel and sense yourself hitting that punching bag, making contact. Our imagination is very valuable in developing strength. Good. We've got about 15 seconds. If you want to lean back, you can lean back. If that feels unstable, just keep sitting up tall. 5 more seconds. And done. Good. All right, shake it off. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And hands at your heart. Let's climb that rope again. Here we go. This time you can go faster than we did in that warm up. Just make sure you're keeping your hands away from your face. I've knocked my glasses off my face doing this before. Keep pulling. Again, you can add in a fist as you pull down. If that's not available, that is okay. More like claw hands. Good. And 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very nice. All right. Deep breath in, deep breath out. All right, next we have a crisscross and a pull. Crisscross and pull, just like we did on our warm up. Now you have options here. You can punch and pull if you don't want to crisscross. You can squeeze the hands into fists as you pull your elbows back. Good. Yes, do what works for you. You can increase the intensity. I've got about 15 seconds. Good, doing great, y'all. I feel like if we go much faster, we might just lift up out of our seats. Almost there. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. Take a moment, maybe stretch out your neck and your shoulders. Okay, hands on your lap. Let's reach up and down, up and down. In between the up and the down, you're tapping your fingertips to your legs, creating a bit of a rhythm here. Again, you can increase the intensity, going faster, reaching higher and lower. Keep your head slightly lifted and your chest lifted. Remembering my bowling ball speech, our head is like a bowling ball, which means it's pretty heavy. So you don't want it to pull you out of your seat. So keep the eyes slightly lifted. We've got 3 more seconds. Last one. Good. Come to rest. Deep breath in, deep breath out. All right. I'm going to go back to playing those drums again. So again, remember your options. If there is something else that you prefer to do, please feel free to pick and choose from all of these exercises. Increasing your intensity. Below you, above you, beside you. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right, check in. Notice your heartbeat. Nice slow breath. And let's row the boat. Okay. So we have different ways of rowing. You can row side to side like a figure 8 motion. You can row forward and back. And there's 2 directions you can go, like you're making a circle clockwise or counterclockwise. So once you've decided on your method of rowing, you can start to speed it up, increase that intensity. There's an option for you to lean back a little bit. That will help you connect to your core perhaps a little bit more. Good. If you're going forward and back instead of a figure 8, let the body move with those invisible oars that you're using. And we've got 2 more seconds. Last one. And rest. Very good. Have a sip of water anytime you need to. We only have 5 seconds to rest here. All right, let's go back to speed punches. So elbows lifted, hands at the heart. Circling those fists like you're punching into a punching bag in front of you. You can lean back, or you can lean forward and back. Another option is to dodge your opponent and shifting around in your seat. Good. Five more seconds. Three, two, one, and rest. Very good. Roll out those shoulders and check in. Okay. Hands on your legs. Let's reach up and down. Tapping the legs in between, increasing your intensity, going faster, reaching higher. Good. 15 seconds. And three, two, one, and rest. Very good. Okay, nice breath here. We're going to go back to chopping wood. You can chop the same way we did last time or go across from shoulder to opposite knee. So either up and down or shoulder to knee. Good. If you're going from shoulder to knee, if you want to switch sides, you can switch to the other side. Good. 5 more seconds. Last one. Very good. Okay. Quick little break. Sip of water if you need it. All right. And let's catch some flies when you're ready to go. Here we go. Catching all around you. Right now I have rainbows around me. Catching rainbows and glitters and glimmers all around you, below, beside you, above you, in front of you, diagonals. Good. Keeping yourself in motion. And 5 more seconds. And rest. Very good. 10 seconds to rest. And then we'll go back to rowing the boat, rowing any way you want to go. So either across or in front. And speeding this up as much as you want to here. You can lean back if you're going across the body like I am to engage the core. If you're rowing in circles, let the body go with the hands for a little more intensity and challenge. Good. 8 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right, almost there. Let's take the hands to the heart, hand over hand, climbing that rope. You're going to go straight into that high intensity. You can go as fast as you want to here, pulling down, maybe leaning back a little bit. Make sure you're breathing. It's easy to forget. There's a lot going on. We're almost there. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Shake out the arms, roll out your shoulders. All right, we're going to go for one final run. When you're ready for it, here we go. If there's something else you'd rather do, pick what works best. Go to your highest intensity. We'll go for a full minute here. If you'd rather do something else, if you're tired of running, maybe you want to do some speed punches. Good. Maybe you want to climb that rope a little bit. Maybe a little crisscross pull. Good. Whatever you're doing, just keep it going. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right. Arms by your sides. Give those shoulders a little roll. And then with your arms by your sides, just reach towards the floor and back up. Stay on the same side, reach towards the floor. Let the head go with it and come back. 2 more. 1 more. And come on up, another side, reach. Just let that ear move towards the shoulder if that feels okay to you. 2 more. Last one. And then come back to center. Take your hands onto your legs. Let your eyes and nose look up. And as you exhale, drop the chin, slide your fingers towards your knees. And slide the elbows back, eyes and heart lift. And exhale, fingers to your knees. And one more time. And return to center. Good. Now extend your arms out, spread out your fingers, cross one arm over the other, give yourself a hug. Breathe into the back of your body. You can drop your chin down if that feels good. And then just roll one ear towards the shoulder. Breathe into the side of your neck. And then down and other side. Breathe into your neck. And down. And open the arms, spread out the fingers. Inhale and exhale down. Good. And I'll just give everything a nice squeeze. Tighten everything up as you inhale. And as you exhale, let something go that you don't want to carry back into your day with you. And then just take another moment here, connect to your breath, acknowledge the effects of your practice. And thank you all for joining me today. Enjoy the rest of your day. I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks, everybody.